Hello, hello! Good evening, good evening! Last day of the week. Here we go again. Time for some Mythic Plus, people! If you haven't timed your weekly 8, now is the time to do it. I'll be playing for a couple of hours at least, so I can do a few keys tonight. Let's have a quick look at the queue here. Oh, we got Grindcore PT already signed up. Just me and you against the world, buddy. Let's have some fun then. And really good news, by the way, next week the affixes are not looking too bad. I just checked it earlier. We've got Tyrannical, Bursting, Volcanic. Tyrannical, it will always be a bit slower. You're gonna add a couple of minutes to your run. Volcanic is the same as having no affix. Volcanic is so easy, man. Depending on the place and the dungeon, of course. If you are on the platforms on Theater of Pain, it can be complicated, but more often than not, Volcanic is super easy to push next week. And then the Bursting, it's just the DPS needs to be careful not to kill everything too quick. Righty-o, let me see if anybody else is gonna queue up. Else we can start with you, Grindcore PT. I can lower to 15 if you want. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, bro. If you really need the 15, I would always say leave it at least 16, so we can try to time it 16. And if you don't do it, at least you got one more chance. If you really want it at 15. If you see what I mean. Right then. Quick one, by the way, before we do your key, brother. Is that you, brother? So you got Street 16. Yeah, no problem, man. That should be fine. But before we get down to business, let me just let you guys know that since the last stream, I talked to you guys about a potential system to help us to kind of punish or delay people who just leave keys without any reason. For the smallest thing, they'll just leave the key and ruin it. Just so you guys know, just to keep you in the loop, I did start a little something on the Blizzard forums. I got a Mythic Plus Dungeon Deserter from US forums. I actually just copy-pasted what was said there, which I completely agree. The guy who put it together, the original post, he speaks the truth, man. He raises a few issues and he offers solutions as well. So if you guys feel the same way, feel free to upvote and to bump up the threads. I can see there are other people already. This one is new, actually. Creating similar posts. Asking for one solution could be a vote system like League of Legends. So you do a vote, like a surrender vote, and if 4 players say yes, then you can leave the key. If the team went for that key just to complete it, then nobody should leave. You should complete the key. Then Blizzard could set a limit to make sure nobody is stuck for a day on the same key. Let's say after the time expires, you get another 10, 15 minutes to complete the key, and everybody needs to stay. I think that would be absolutely fair and help the community a lot to get rid of some of the toxicity that we have at the moment. There are players that just don't care at all, man, about your key. They don't know how hard it was for you to get it, but they are 100% ready to just leave it. It's a bit annoying. So yeah, if you guys feel the same way, feel free to go on the forums, find the posts, and give it a little bump. Lovely stuff. That being said, I think it's time for some Mythic, eh? I'm sure you are ready, Grindcore PT. Let me give you an invite here. So, Streets Plus 16 is the first key we got here today. Let's do it. So, Grindcore PT, first key hit for us. So let me delist. Oh, actually, I don't need to delist. I just need to change the level because I was already doing a Streets. Street 16. Let's try to get some hero and battle races. A good week this week, I must say. I absolutely hate DFXs this week. But at least I managed to time a plus 21, which I'm very, very happy about. I wasn't sure if I would be able to do that this week. From the tank perspective, man, oh, I'm sweating all the time. With the orbs, which normally the tank needs to do it, or the Ela, normally. Very often the DPS, even if they are melee DPS, they don't help you much, because obviously they don't want to break their rotation, they just want to be top DPS. So makes the job of the tank this week and the Ela extremely hard. Normally I'm thinking about the usual stuff that will kill my party, like a big spell that will one-shot people. Normally I keep an eye on those, and this week I got extra work. But hey, it's finished now, out of the way, and next week I can chill a bit more and try to push some keys again. It's gonna be a really good week to push, guys. Right, so as per usual, I will always wait for experienced people to give you the best chance, mate, to time your key. Grind core PT keys at the moment. So I'll always try to get people who have timed a few keys on the same level. So in this case, plus 16. We've got a decent warlock here joining us. So we got battle rest. Now we really need a hero. So I'll be looking for a mage or a shaman. Actually, shaman would be even better. Right, looking for mage, shaman, hunter for hero. Ideally shaman, I just love shamans, man. The best kick in the game. Really good damage as well. Their damage wasn't great. It wasn't meta on Season 1 and Season 2, but Season 3, man, shaman's got a massive buff, which is nice to see. So shaman mains can have some fun too, this expansion. Big druid here, it seems, and a big shaman as well as the Ela. Awesome, they got 3k experience, one of them. The other one, 2.8. We are sorted, fellas. Quite a good team we managed to get here. Grind core PT's key here. Street 16. Let's give it a good go, brother. Let's try to time it for you. And like I said, if anything goes wrong, as you got a 16, you still get one more shot at timing a 15 for the weekly Mythic Plus keys, which is always good news. But with this team, man, I cannot see a reason why we would get stuck. So, the routes, I'm gonna take an easy route here. Obviously, about the first room, there's very little you can change. Not even sure if it's worth skipping any of it. Maybe skipping these last two guys, as they are a bit too strong. Might be a good idea, but they actually... Normally, a big mob will give you 2%. These two big boys give you 2.76, so it's actually quite worth it not to skip it, even though they are a bit harder than the rest. Apart from that, it's usual stuff. I'll try to get some mobs with the boss. Ideally, I want to get all of this room cleared by the time the boss is dead. That's the plan. I start slow, and I'll pull pack by pack, And by the time the boss dies, the whole room should be completed. I'm gonna go south here instead of north. Left wing instead of right wing. Simply because it's a lot harder to do the right wing. You might be a bit quicker, especially if you got a good team, but for the pug as well, the left side, guys, it's 10 times easier, trust me. I cannot remember the last time I we'll need another healer now. Not sure why that guy left. Lost our healer. Didn't say anything as well. Very strange. Very, very sus. Like I was saying, in here it's quite easy to mess up. You have to patrol, you need to time the pulls correctly, you got ninjas in stealth. If you get even just 2 ninjas on you on 45 weeks, on a key level at about plus 18, 2 of these ninjas can get the tank down to 50%, 40% easily. So a lot more danger, a lot more risk to go right side. I honestly cannot remember the last time I wiped or anybody died doing the left side here. And then the rest is pretty standard. I might do a big pull here. I might pull 2 packs outside. Nowadays on MDI you see teams doing the whole room and the boss together. But with the pug, to be safe, I might just pull two packs. And then put the last pack with the boss. That will be the plan here. We'll take it nice and easy. Nice and steady. We're gonna need hero again, so we are kind of left in a situation when the Shaman Lee left. There's only one class that will suit us now. It left us in a tricky situation here. When I put my parties together, I always try to get Battle Res and hero first, so it's normally quicker to fill in the party, to get a group together and ready to go. That Shaman leaving was far from ideal. And he didn't even say anything on the chat. That was very, very weird. Got another big Shaman here. He's applying as DPS for some reason, but I can see that his core was made healing. Let's see if this time we are all set and ready to go. Let's see if nobody else will live. I'm gonna remind my party that G29 needs to die. The dogs, they need to die at the same time. Please remember, G29, they need to die at the same time. Or revive. Righty-o! Let's do this, buddy! Just waiting for our Shami here. Seems to be AFK. Shouldn't be long. Alright, he's ready. Let's have some fun then. Nice and easy route here for us today. Nothing crazy, easily timed. Let's enjoy ourselves here.
Watch your step.
I actually cannot wait for next week, man. The fixes are looking so good. That is scary. I think my Shami is just focusing on DPS. Nearly let me die there. For a plus 16, I'm surprised we are taking so much damage, but I really think it's because our Shami is just going for damage rather than ill. Which is fine. He's a 3k experienced player, so obviously he has done a lot harder keys. But even at this level, on a plus 16, 40 fights and Enrage combined can hurt quite a lot, actually.
Watch your step. Interrupt.
I can see Grindcore PT helping with the orbs as well. That's amazing, man. If you ask me, at least the melee DPS, not to say the ranged as much, at least the melee should always help a bit if they can. Much appreciated indeed,
Watch
brother.
your step.
Especially in big pools, it can make the difference between timing a key or actually depleting it, because sometimes the tank and the healer cannot do everything by themselves. I keep saying, with these affixes, sometimes the tank will not be able to even go melee. Because if the pack is almost dying, if you have like 5 or more mobs enraged,
Interrupt.
you can very easily die as a tank trying to do orbs. Man, I can see our Shaman is letting my HP dance the tango. Just focusing on DPS. Oh, the Shaman is saying he can do all the orbs by himself.
Watch your step.
Amazing stuff. That's great then. Can just focus on my aggro. Whoa, my Shami used all cooldowns. Not too sure if that wasn't an overkill. Use Earth Elemental. Use his ring as well. Let's hope we don't need it for the boss.
Watch your step. Interrupt. Watch your step. Interrupt. Watch your step.
If this guy gets disenraged, I don't think my druid is very worried about disenraging. I think he did very late. But if he had disenraged quicker, I would pull
Watch your
this
step.
I would pull this pack quicker as well. Just trying to get a buff for the boss here. Got the which is good. I think somebody was trying to go for the Vi, but is a lot safer,
Watch your
10 times safer, man. The Vi just jumping around, never dies, killing people. Here we go, going for the boss now. With the buff as well, still active.
Watch your step.
Oh, you are too close, brother. When the boss goes out on you, you need to go far, far away, as much as you can. You also get one shot there.
Watch your step.
Oh, you were stuck. All right, mate. All right, mate. Try to get
Watch
the
your
boss
step.
up here, so my warlock can DPS again. Hey, Laura! I missed your stream the other day. I didn't stream, my dear. Yesterday, I took it really, really chilled, man. I just relaxed a lot yesterday. I had a long day at work, so I thought just gonna watch some telly. Actually, I did my dailies. I'm lying, I didn't just watch telly. I did my dailies here on WoW. And then I just laid on the sofa and didn't do much at all. I was just relaxing. So you didn't miss much at all. Hello, hope you have had a good couple of days. Yes, indeed, all good in the hood. How have you been, my dear? Did you manage to do all your weekly runs already? Or are you still working on it? Good. How are you doing for your weekly stuff? Have you timed already 8? Still have that miss if Macer needs for the end of the week before reset. I saved it. Oh, that's nice of you. That's really nice. I think Macer was online. Let me see if I can see him on my friend list. Yeah, he's online. He's doing Sanguine Depths as we speak. But maybe he would love that. Let me just drop him a quick message. Saying that, I almost died there. We'll just get to the next pool here so we don't lose too much time. I just dropped him a message just to see if he's available this evening. I hope he has a little bit of time to play with us. That would be nice. Hey! Stephira! So nice to see you, my friend. How's it going? How can I join Mythic Plus? Sign up. You basically need a green tick. There's a little picture next to it, my friend. So if you scroll down, you see the Mythic Plus app from Twitch, and next to it, I've added a little picture with a big arrow. Just saying that you need to have that green tick first before you can apply. Sometimes, not always, you might need to refresh the page as well on Twitch for it to become proper active. Laura, it's not a rush, it's not going anywhere. Got it, got it. I'll be playing today for another couple of hours at least, so I got some time as well. I just said to Mesa, I whispered him and I just said, people are asking about you on the chat. Oh, somebody pulled. Normally I skip this guy here, but for a low key, shouldn't make much difference at all. I do like to skip him just because he has too much HP, really. And you cannot really pair him with another pull. Normally, you want, if possible, you always want to cleave stuff. A bit like MDI, but on a lower scale, much lower scale. If you are cleaving, you know you are doing good DPS in general. Even if your party doesn't have four pieces and stuff. One way to compensate lack of DPS in terms of item level or poor rotation, a rotation that's not optimized, is to make big pulls, really, to make up for it. And you always know that you're gonna have enough DPS for the run to time it. Oh, I can see my Shami just died. With the cats enraged. These cats, they can jump anywhere. Any player can get pounced by the cats. And yeah, if they're enraged and fortified and everything, people can sometimes get a nasty surprise. So just saying to my team, go boss please. Start the dialogue. And now I'm gonna pull 2 packs here. It's gonna go around the corner, just so I can stack them neatly. Easier to cleave. So while the boss is shutting away, our team can just do this until the boss... You can see the boss is not spawning yet. I hope somebody in my team did what I asked them to do and just went inside the room to activate the dialogue. I think they did. So by the time we do this, we save a bit of time as well. We can go straight to the boss. Oh, I don't think anybody did it. I can see Grindcore PT is on the chat as well here. He's on the stream listening as well. And you went to do it for me. Thank you, brother. Oh, someone just got one shot again. Again, guys, I said it, if you remember, on my very first stream this week. I said to you guys, it's only normal for people to get one shot. Once packs get enraged, with fortified as well, people need to be really calm, collected and chilled this week. On my very first run this week, Sanguine Depths 21, we timed it with 2 players with only 12k DPS, which some people would say that's not enough for plus 21, and 16 deaths. Imagine that, but because they all were chilled and cool about it, we managed to still time it. There's Mesa! Hey, Laura! Laura was asking about you, brother. She has a treat, a little present for you.
Target you.
This hero might have been perhaps a bit too quick. Ideally, you want hero on the phase where you have the orbs in the room and also the boss, the mini boss that drags you in. That's when you normally want to activate hero, just to make sure you don't get stuck in that phase for too long. You want that phase to end as soon as possible, really, because it's when people can die. And in this phase, people don't normally die, so it's safe to save hero a little bit longer. Now, I'm still not convinced, if I can be very honest, that the best spot, it's the door here. People on MDI, they use this door, but I'm still not 100% convinced it's the best spot. I still like the other corner on the right side of the map. Maybe I'm just not doing it perfectly. I might need to watch a few more clips of them doing it. Because when I do it, I still feel there are too many orbs coming out. If I go on that corner there, I'll mark it for you. That corner there, it feels like more orbs get stuck. Not sure if it's just me. Or if actually what I'm saying is valid for everybody else.
Watch your...
Right, now I hate this phase. Because the next boss is coming in. And this guy didn't die perfectly. That's a shame. That was my bad. I should have stayed on top of him. Sometimes this boss activates while that one is still not quite dead. So let me try to get a few orbs here. Like I always say, guys, don't worry about going around the room. That's not very important. The important thing is that you stay near the Goliath, where they spawn. You're gonna end up taking a lot more orbs if you stay in that area, rather than trying to go around the room chasing orbs. And you're gonna lose a lot more DPS and heal as well by doing that.
Target you. Run. Keep moving. Target change.
Right, now the boss should die, really. I'm gonna try to stay on top of my warrior, actually. I moved too much, so my warrior can DPS while collecting orbs. That was my bad.
Run.
Yeah, now after this whirlwind, the boss should die, so I'm gonna go to the door straight away. Mason is like, ooh, present! Right, now I really like to pull this guy here well back. It's a bit safer to do this guy here rather than on the top of the stairs there. Ooh, there's an explosive there. I don't think it affects as much. Oh, what the druid is... What the druid... Not sure if you noticed, guys. What the druid was doing there was very clever. Look, the druid is like blocked behind the table, so you don't even need to move, because normally you need to move a lot when you get that debuff, that ray of light trying to push two players together. That druid is being very clever by hiding there. I think it's the first time I see somebody doing that. Very clever. Well played. Off we go! We normally do it near the console. The sides have the same effect. Oh, okay. I see, I see, I see. Right, now I like to do a big pull here. Just gonna get... I'm gonna try to get rid of this guy first a little bit. I don't want to lose too much time. Just gonna ping to my team. I know that you've probably seen on MDI people going crazy here. And doing the whole room. It's absolutely insane. But for a pug, I say doing 2 packs is fairly okay. I don't normally wipe doing these, just these 2 packs.
Interrupt.
I'm counting on my... I was counting... I was gonna say... my shaman to do all the orbs, but I think he missed one of them. I just did another one as well, I think. My shaman was saying he's gonna do all the orbs, but... I'm a bit sus. He's doing great anyway.
Interrupt.
Right, let me try to kite some of the melee DPS. While at the same time I'm trying to keep them not too far away from each other, as much as I can. Obviously here, one thing you can do, if you have a pre-made part especially, on a pug it's a lot harder. If you have a pre-made, you can go for the woo buff, and then one player can just do the next event straight away, while we kill that pack. Actually, it's the second time on my route that I do this, and it's the second time I regret it. It's actually not great to come to this boss without hero. It's perhaps the hardest boss, so
Stack.
very important to have hero here, I must say.
Special coming.
Ooh, my details is bugging again.
AoE incoming.
In here, the healer should just spam heal, really. I've seen so many people dying because the healer is trying to do
Watch your feet.
the parcels. When actually, 4 players is more than enough. We got so much time. Like, we are doing the last parcel now. It's my healer doing it. He should be healing, in my opinion. But we still have loads of time.
AoE incoming. Stack. Special coming.
Laura, oh, I was doing the key, doing that 2 packs, then pull boss on the 3rd pack so you get the ace. Oh,
AoE
so
incoming.
I think I understand what you're saying. So you would leave the group with the relics for last to get a buff with the boss. So normally I would say, would you say like the pack in the middle here with the relics? Would you do it last? Is it? Or do you do exactly the same pull like I did just now?
AoE incoming. Watch your feet. Stack. Special coming.
I'm not too sure why my details add-on is bugging. It was
AoE incoming.
updated today as well. I'm surprised there are bugs. Might need to reinstall it again. I already deleted it and installed it yesterday, but I'm still getting some bugs here. Just asking my party, should I? They are saying sure. I think I'm gonna do it myself. Zafira, let me see if I can see. Oh yeah, I can see you now. I was being a bit silly. I was like, why do I only have 1 person in the queue? I can see now you've applied. Indeed. GG, well played. Right, Shinara, there you go. Jihad, it's gonna be on this side. There you are, fella. So we got Laura next on the queue, and then Zafira. And I can say with full confidence, 2 very good players indeed. We played recently, so I'm sure gonna have some really good runs. I think I need to go to the other side now, is it? Shimal. Yeah, pretty sure it's on the other side. I think right here. There you are. Now I need to be careful dropping. I'll wait for the mobs that are fixating on me to come to me, just to make sure they don't kill anybody else. Because if they target anybody else on the party, they can actually die. So if you are the tank doing this event, be careful. Don't just insta drop it. If there's another party member next to the big guys here, they might insta-kill them on some wicks. And depending on the kill level, it's good to let them come to you or make sure they are rooted, like my druid was doing just now. Just so you can save a battle rest for when it actually matters. Right, what was the Ruby gem? There we are. Time to play some jazz then. Yes, like I was saying earlier, I did on my route. It's the second time I do that, and I need to change it. I much rather have hero. Now we have hero ready, but this boss, you could say it's 10 times easier compared to the post boss. So maybe I should have come here first, right after the second boss, and then after jazz go post. I think that's the thing I need to change on my route to be safer and more efficient.
Defensive. Interrupt.
Do not forget to stun or incap.
Defensive.
The guy casting Hyper Light Bolts, he will sometimes try to teleport. Don't forget to stun or incap the teleport. You can save easily, you can save 30 seconds to a minute if you don't allow him to teleport to a corner, so people can cleave him quickly. Small little detail that can sometimes make the difference. Yeah, today, guys, I'm feeling absolutely chilled. I did my weekly objective already of doing at least one run plus 20 or plus 21. And now I can just chill with you guys. Have some fun. Oh,
Defensive.
I think it was my Warlock stopping the teleport there. Well played. Grindcore PT
Interrupt.
with actually some good damage here. 20k on these little packs. Well played, bro. Well played. It's funny that our shaman at the start of the run he said, "I'm gonna do all the orbs, don't worry." And I'm looking at the at the counter on my details, and there's a completely different story there.
Defensive.
Not criticizing at all. I'm so used to having that responsibility. I don't mind at all. But yeah, it should really be
Spread.
kind of, if not everybody, almost everybody making sure that the orbs are dealt with.
Shockwave.
Especially when you know that's the one, if there's something in the game right now this week that can actually deplete your key, it is the affixes. So why don't try to help as well as much as you can. If it doesn't ruin, if you're a ranged DPS, I kind of understand it will ruin your rotation a lot. Especially melee players.
Shockwave.
Tank and Illa should always be on it. Right, percentage done. Just one boss to go and 10 minutes on the clock. Happy days. We are exactly where we want to be. Laura, easy. Easy peasy. No sweat. I've been doing too many hard keys lately that made me sweat, so now I can relax. I can slack a bit. Here we are with this boss. The only thing that we need to keep in mind is that moving earlier is better, a lot better than moving last second. Don't forget that. If you see an opening for you to jump to safety, Even if you lose DPS, just go for it. Stay alive. Because sometimes it's too late. And sometimes the boss, if the DPS is really high, the boss might actually do 2 of those circles that expand on the floor.
Run.
And then it becomes really complicated. Square or triangle here, should be fine. Let's go square. Laura, this is a no-effort boss. So... You got it. You got it.
Interrupt 1.
I won't mention how many times I wiped here.
Interrupt 2.
Just so I can say I completely agree with you.
Run.
Square is good. There we are. Wiped? No way, I don't believe that. I'm sure everybody on the stream knows exactly what I mean. we all have quite a few scars from this boss. Unless it was a 20, in which case, believable. Fair enough, fair enough. Raising the stakes. There was a week or two, actually. A week or two. Not sure if you played this boss a lot back then. GG, well played, guys. Easy peasy. That's our first key done. Grindcore PT's key. GG, well played, bro. Righty-o. Yeah, like I was saying, there were a couple of weeks, maybe, I don't know, maybe a month ago now, where this boss was bugged. So, out of nowhere, he would just reset. So he would do a little jump, like he does. And I think I read on the WoW forums, back then, apparently, it was because some people might have been too far away from the center of the room. So people were saying on the forums, stay in the center of the room and it shouldn't reset. So, man, those couple of weeks when the boss was bugged, I no kidding, I literally got the boss to like 5%, 2% HP a few times and it just resets. That was a pain in the backside, as you can imagine, especially when you don't time your key because of that. I wasn't a happy bunny on those weeks. And I also needed my trinket, so I had to do that instance a lot until my trinket finally dropped. Lori's saying, oh, there was 2 weeks back to back. I was in one where I had to put a summon portal up at the postmaster. They had to 4 men and summon back. Oh, wow. That is well annoying. Wowzers. Right, Laura! I believe you got a little something for us tonight, haven't you? So that was Grindcore PT's key, done and dusted in the bag, and we move on now to Loris. Yes, yes, yes! I know, I know! Let me start. I think I got you on my list. Yes, I do. Come here, you! Let's start this party. 18. It's entirely up to you, really. Entirely up to you and Mesa. I don't mind at all. If you want to keep it at 18 in case someone drops out and we need a few tries, I don't mind at all. Grindcore PT, thanks a lot. It's an absolute pleasure, brother. You played really well, my friend. You played really well. I can see you do an excellent work on orbs, man. Thanks, we love you. when there are orbs wicks, I always say at least the melee DPS should try to at least select them, just a right click, and normally a swing will do it. And I don't think you should break your as a melee DPS, I don't think you should break your rotation. You can even do your rotation, your normal rotation on an orb, I think. I don't think you'll lose too much DPS, so why not do it? Sometimes people are just lazy. Laura, let's go! Mesa, we can start at 18, alright then. Okay, so Laura wants to keep it in the stream. Anybody watching the stream and wants to join us for the Mists 18, let us know now if you wanna come, and you'll get priority. Normally, as you guys know, I always try to get the most experienced people on the Looking For group too, but as long as everybody's happy to invite our friends here at the stream, then I'm always cool with that. Especially if you only need completion and not necessarily to beat the timer. Why not? Why not? Just have some fun together. Zafira was on the list. Zafira, are you on the stream, brother? Do you fancy a Mists plus 18? Let me see if I can poke him, per se. Where was Zafira? Not sure if he gets a notification if I mention him. Not sure if I got Zafira on my friend list. I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, I do. I can see that Zafira right now is in Streets as well, I think. Either Streets or Gambit. So he might be finishing a key. And he is playing a druid, I think. Oh yeah, he was a healer, wasn't he? Oh, Zafira was an amazing healer, by the way. Grindcore PT. Are you still online, brother? Do you want to play with us? Let me just try to poke him as well. It would be really nice, actually, to have a full community run. It would be the first full community run. How many people have we got on the queue right now? We got 1, 2, 3. I think Grindcore PT might be busy with something else now. That's a shame. Zafira, I can see, is just finishing a run as well. Not sure. I'll whisper him in game and see. See if he should wait or not. Nightex! Nice to see you, brother. Good evening. How's it going, brother? You all good? How's the week been? Have you done all your weekly stuff? Good, bro, and you? Oh, man, I'm feeling the dream, man. Playing WoW, chilling, relaxing here, playing with friends. Some really good people as well. Both in-game and outside the game. So I'm living the dream, man. I'm in very good company indeed. Playing the game I love. Boost my key, 19 top. Brother, we don't boost keys. We play together. Boosting is a completely different thing, bro. Normally you get a pre-made of 4 people asking for golds and asking you to just AFK, not have any fun, and let them have all the fun. We all share the fun here. Antonio43, nice to see you, brother. Welcome to the crew. Hope you have a nice time here with us, brother. Antonio43, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome on aboard. Hopefully we'll be able to time some keys together very, very soon. Antonio, I have no idea how to sign up. Just if you scroll down on the stream, you will see a queue system. It's called Q+. It's a Twitch app. And there's a picture next to it with an arrow showing you what you need to tick. After you tick the permissions, if you refresh the stream, you should be able to queue up, brother. Right, so Zafira, I think, is busy and focusing on what he's doing, so he might not be coming with us. Grindcore PT, I think he's doing something else now. So I might start inviting, if that's okay, Laura, I might start inviting people from the Looking for Group tool. Unless you guys got any friends online that might want to play with us, feel free to ask them. Does anybody on the chat like to do a Mists plus 18? Night Dex, Antonio, 43. Do you guys need a Mists plus 18? With me, Laura, and Mesa. Laura, what about newcomers? It just popped to my mind. Hey, great minds think alike. I was just thinking that. Zafir just replied. He said he would love to come, but he's helping Gambit at the moment. Let me see. Like us to wait a bit. You might just been starting, so it might take a while. Maybe half an hour. Antonio, what's your name in game, brother? Or if you can see my my group on the Looking for Group plus 18. If you can whisper me, please. If you whisper me, please. Oh, there you are. Oh, there you are. Invite to party. There you go, brother. Oh man, you are in luck. Laura is being super nice tonight. Well, she's always nice, but extremely nice this evening. You guys are in luck. Not only you get her key, you also, if the trinket drops, she can give it to you, eh? How nice is that? Super lucky. I'm not sure if Night Dex wants to come with us. Let me just try to poke him. Are you, like Dex, are you a healer? If you would be a healer, bro, that would be spot on. Oh, you are DPS. Oh, sorry, brother. We only got one spot for a healer. Maybe on the next one. In that case. I think we have a really good healer watching the stream tonight as well. Zafira is on the queue as well. But he's busy right now on Gambit, not sure. I did ask him, I whispered him, do you like us to wait a bit? But I'm not sure if he just started. If he just started, it's gonna take a long, long time. We might be waiting half an hour or so, if he just started. Oh, Zafira, you're on the first boss. No trouble, brother. No need to apologize at all. Good luck on the rest of the run. Hope it goes well. Right, so in that case, let's get someone experienced here. We've got a Shami here, which would give us hero. So this Shaman has time a few plus 18, so it should be a safe bet. So we got hero, we got 2 battle resses. We got 2 warlocks that, if we really want to speed up the run, we can pull extra rooms. If it's too much, then we'll try to avoid that. But I think the healer will be quite good. I should be able to survive, I think. Unless the orbs will delete us. That would be the only issue. But I'm sure, even if we take it nice and slow, we'll be absolutely fine. So we might not need to pull extra rooms. I would say on the first pack, on the puzzle, we'll always pull an extra room because it's super easy. There's no risk. The question is your party strong enough in the middle of the puzzle to pull 2 packs? That's the real question in Mists. If you have a strong party, you can save 1, 2, or up to 3 minutes on your run if you manage to do a few extra pulls during the puzzle. Just so you can cleave more. But then again, on a plus 18, I'm confident we can still time it without pulling too much extra. Where are you from, Kez? Nightex. I was born in Portugal, brother. But I live in the UK for a few years now. So I do live in the land of Her Majesty the Queen. Lovely place to live, I must say. It's quite nice around here. She is beating time itself, the Queen. Soon 100 years old. And she's still looking good, by the way, for her age, I must say. Still looking really, really good. I wish I would be half as healthy when I get to her age. I would be already very happy. Laura, it's not about timing. Just having fun is good for me. Hats off to that, man. So many players right now need that in their lives. They completely forgot how to have fun in WoW. And it's the best game, guys. Let's be honest. We all played many games out there. Most of us probably gave it a little break and came back again because it just... There's nothing else like WoW, man. Not only because of the nostalgic feeling of playing it for so many years. The community... If you fall in the right place, in the right guild, with the right friend list, the community can be absolutely the best community you will find online anywhere. And Laura is proof of that, and a few others here with us having a good time together. Nightex, you are so full of energy, mate. I do like coffee. Maybe that's the reason. I'm high on caffeine, maybe. Right, so what are we saying here? We are saying... don't forget to dismiss pets when skipping packs and don't go near the trees. Very correct. Yes, indeed. Thank you for reminding us. I might want to skip... On our route, guys, I will skip... the first pack. I know that some groups nowadays, they go and kill the first pack here and get the woo to do a fast skip to the boss room or near the entrance. The problem is, I tried this like 3 or 4 times, and every single time we run out of the woo buff. So I think with the pug it's not reliable. So I prefer to just skip with an invisibility potion. If you don't have an invisibility potion, don't worry, we can rest you. Let us skip first and die far away from us. Just asking my party, all okay with skipping first room? I'm making Nightex laugh tonight. He's thinking, this guy is completely nuts. Surely that's not only caffeine, surely. Nightex is thinking to himself. There must be something else. Right, so everybody's ready. Everybody agreed to skip the first room. Like Laura just said, just need to be careful with the big trees. They see invisible. Laura, why would you be nervous? You're gonna have a nice chill time here. It's gonna be a nice smooth run. You'll see. Mesa, Duracell Bunny on coffee. That's more like it. If you think Duracell Bunny is already crazy, Give him some coffee and you get me. There you go. Laura, I'm sweating. Why would you be sweating? Come on. Like, here we go. Normally I like to do something like this, just to help my party. If you go through here, you'll be fine. And if you aggro, it's not the end of the world. Well, sometimes when you play with a pug, people will just leave your key because you aggro. But I know very well, it's not the end of the world. You can just rest you. As long as you die fairly far away. Here we need to hug the wall, guys. Sometimes I see people not hugging the wall. Or like our warlock just did. It was probably Laura. To be extra safe, if you have a portal like that, even better. Otherwise, you need to make sure you hug the wall, guys. If you not hug the wall, even though that guy is incapped, he can still see you. And aggro. Very, very important to remember. So when the incap breaks, incap or trap, whatever you use to, or sap, whatever you use to skip that mob, when it fades, it will pull all of the group together, which is not nice. Normally means wipe. And when I say normally, 90% of the time it's a wipe. I can see my incap is already gone and he's not, there's no aggro, so we skipped correctly this time. Good, good. In here, I always like to mark a skull, because you do not want both of these guys alive for too long. You want to focus on one. And you can do the pull while your party is getting a mushroom. Because it's a low key, I'm gonna go for DPS. Small mushroom is DPS, big mushroom is survivability. I think we need DPS more than survivability.
Watch your feet.
Especially when these guys do the AoE ability at the same time. I think sometimes it can happen, I'm not too sure why. On fortified weeks, you can actually wipe. That's why it's important to kill one of them as quick as possible.
Watch your feet.
My party is doing amazing. Well played, guys. Now just one to go. I did use my touch of death on that guy, but actually normally I save it for the boss when you can burst if he's low enough.
Watch your feet.
You can actually use your execute for like 100k damage, which is quite nice, quite sweet. Laura is saying on the party chat, Obzy, you're making me look bad. He was top DPS just now.
Shockwave.
We still love you, don't you worry. All good in the hood. And actually, Obzy is just making it worse on the party chat by saying, nah, I'm not that good. You should say, it's because you are the best warlock in the world. Otherwise, that wouldn't be the case.
Shockwave.
Always remember, guys, we have a Shami with Tremor Totem, so it changes things a bit. But especially on this boss, if you do not have a Shaman, remember that when the boss fears you, he will send you towards your back. So if you have blue stuff on the floor behind you, you might die. Remember that. Always try to position yourself in a way that when you get feared, you will not walk on top of the blue stuff. So on the boss, we can stay on the boss a little bit longer
Interrupt.
until he becomes proper
Shockwave.
hard to kill. We will need another burst window, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. 2 burst windows, it's perfectly fine. Now we should swap now. Now we can swap back to the tree, because now he's kind of not immune, but he has a lot of damage reduction, so there's no point
Shockwave.
staying on that boss now. Some good kicks coming from our range DPS as well. Thank you guys, so we can keep the boss nicely stacked with the tree. So we can cleave all the time.
Shockwave.
Now, our DPS for a plus 18 is actually more than enough. We'll be just fine, people. Just fine indeed. Sweet stuff right here. Boom. Nice. Okay. Now, it would be nice if one of the warlocks would pull the next room. At least on the first pull here, it's very safe. Even with the pug. To do 2 packs here. Let me just see where the boss is going. The boss is going left. So any class, you can see the pet of the warlock going to pull for us. Thank you very much indeed. Any class with a pet can do this, really. Even I can do it if I don't have my Ox on cooldown. Here we are. Now we can cleave 2 packs. We can save some time like this. If you pull at least 2 extra packs during your run, that's a minimum of 2 minutes saved. Remember that, guys. Actually, saying that, as long as you don't wipe. If you wipe, then you're gonna lose time. If you pull this extra room, and in the middle of the puzzle, if you pull 1 more extra room, that's at least 2 minutes saved on your run. By killing them and staying alive. PS. Laura just realized that we are talking on the chat about stuff that our Shami healing us will have no idea what the hell is going on. We are making like inside jokes. She just explained that we are also streaming. He probably feels like an alien right now. He's like, what the hell are they talking about? Always remember, guys, this week, high keys or low keys, the combination of 45 with Enrage can actually one-shot people. Need to be very, very careful. Not sure if our... I think the Shami is doing the puzzle, is he? I think he is doing the puzzle, but not very fast. Okay, we got it now. It's gonna be the leaf. Right here. I think somebody else has the same add-on as me, so we could do it together. As a tank, always try your best to keep the pack facing the wall, away from your party. If you can help it. Just to make sure the guys with the spears will do it against the wall. And not on top of your team. Sometimes it's very hard. This week is very hard if you are doing orbs as well. Especially on high keys, you can very easily kill your team with the spears. Right, we need 1 more piece of the puzzle. What's missing? That one. Okay, we are gonna go here.
Interrupt.
Ooh, nice stun by the Shami, by the way. The Shami right there, he stopped one spell that he cannot kick. The buckling spell, where he keeps stomping the ground. This one. That I'm gonna stun myself now. Kick on the eel. That's the most important kick you can do. Else you're gonna have to kill the same pack twice and lose loads of time if you manage to let one eel escape through your fingers. They're almost dead. Nice. Oh! Not sure what happened there. Maybe 2 orbs? I think 2 orbs went off. I didn't even see them, to be honest. But again, like I said, when they enrage, people can get one shot too. So I'm not too sure what killed them. The stomp on Macer, the poison on Laura. Like I said, there are so many things, guys, that can kill you. You really need to be careful. If you can save some CC for the end. Some CC for the end of the pack. That's ideal. So when they are enraged, you can actually stun them. Or save one of your defensive cooldowns. When you see a full pack enraged, just for safety. If you know we don't need your cooldown anytime soon, just use it for safety. The same way, you should always pre-use a cooldown, a defensive cooldown, before you actually need it. When you see your tank going crazy and pulling like a whole room. To be safe, always use the defensive cooldown. If the tank loses aggro, which is very common on Season 3, you know you'll not get one shot. And to be honest, most DPS sometimes will go a full run with not using any defensive cooldowns at all. So especially if you don't usually use your defensive cooldowns, get in the habit of pre-using cooldowns when you see a massive pull. Or this week, when you see a lot of enraging. Or bolstering.
Watch your step.
So normally with this guy, I think it's fairly safe to pull an extra room. But like I said, you can play it safe.
Watch your step.
I believe you have enough DPS to actually time this. I know that Laura is not overly fussed about timing her key. That's not the main objective. But I'm just saying. Because especially on that room with the frog, you spend like what? We spend maybe 1 or 2 minutes there. Single targets. The frog, when we could actually be cleaving an extra pack. Oh, nice kick. I was about to kick as well. Nice kick by the Shami now. Well played. Another thing you can do, not sure if you noticed just now, if you're watching the stream closely, we had one mob about to die. That's another thing you can do to make it slightly easier on big packs. If you have like a rogue or someone who can just single target one of them, at least you know you can get rid of one of the enraged fellas quickly, rather than having the whole group enraging. Oh, I think normally the healer would do the puzzle super quick, but maybe I'm taking too much. Me and the party in general, we might be taking too much damage because of the enraging, so it's taking us a little bit longer to do the puzzle, but no trouble.
Stay away from lines.
Nice, we got the the absolutely best relic you can ever get, guys.
Interrupt.
No matter where you are, is always safer. It's about the same DPS for the run overall
from lines.
compared to the Vi. And it's a lot less risk. You can cleave him with packs or you can cleave him with a boss, so you always know the will die quickly.
Stay away from
the Vi, I've seen many times we do a full pack or a full boss.
Interrupt.
and the Vi is still alive, so we actually didn't use it. Oopsie daisy, Laura, oopsie daisy. Nobody saw that. I didn't
Stay
see
away from
anything.
lines.
Oh, there's only one circle, guys. Only one circle. Let's go for the circle, guys. Only one circle. All the others don't have any circles.
Interrupt. Stay away from lines.
Ooh, I cannot see the line, actually. It was in such a weird spot. We just lost our Shami as well. So I just realized that the boss, when the boss is there on the river, you can actually not see the lines, the blue arrows. So I need to avoid to keep the boss there. It's actually the first time I noticed that.
Stay away from lines. Interrupt.
I'm gonna use a cooldown here, just to let my...
Stay away from lines.
Only one leaf, guys, only one leaf. We have a lot of flowers, only one leaf.
Interrupt. Stay away from lines.
I'm gonna throw some off healing on Mace set, make sure you stay alive.
Stay away from lines.
The healer is doing well on orbs, actually on the boss, I must say.
Interrupt.
We are completely out of battle rest though, so we need to be very careful now.
Stay away from lines.
Try our very best to stay alive now. I still have a big cooldown for the next guessing game to help my healer, so he can just heal the party instead of me. Right, guys?
Interrupt.
Who's gonna solve the next puzzle
Stay away
first?
from
I love playing the puzzle. I think I'm normally quite fast. Let's see. Only one full, guys. Only
Stay
one
away
full.
from lines.
We got 3 empties. Only one full.
Interrupt.
Boom.
Stay away from lines.
Ooh, there was an orb really far away. I didn't see it. I saw it exploding on the corner of my eye, but I didn't see it in time to pop it. GG, nicely done. 11 minutes. Ooh, it's gonna be tight. Let's see if you can still do it. So I can see... Oh, oopsie daisy. You can release, I believe. Release should be fine. You're gonna release on this boss, I think. Someone just jumped to their death.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Nice kicking. I'll do the next one. Ooh, I just pressed the wrong key. Ignore that.
Interrupt.
Right, let's start preparing the next pool. We could do double, but we need hero this week, I believe. If we go double right now, we might die. Especially if they are in rage at the same time, so I might want to get this pack almost dead at least. To then pull the next one. And with the orbs and everything else, it's an extremely dangerous pull.
Interrupt.
Man, this Shami is doing amazing with the orbs. It's so fast. Well played, Shami. Oh, now it's gonna be tricky. Wow, sirs. Very impressed with this Shami.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
So I think the way we did this pool this week is a bit safer. You get one pack low, like 50% HP, so they enrage at different times compared to the other pack.
Interrupt.
Oh, someone just got one shot. When they enrage, guys, they become lethal. Absolutely lethal. Lord is saying on the chat, nothing happened. Nope, I didn't see anything. All I see is Beetles dying, nothing else. Let me try to incap these guys. I do not like these insects. If you can skip them, do skip them. They deal too much damage. Especially if you don't have a class that can dispel poison. I can dispel poison, but sometimes you have comps that don't dispel poison, and it becomes extra lethal. As you see, the Vi now is just jumping around. By the time we finish the pack, the Vi is still alive. That's why I really don't like the Vi. Well, one of the many reasons why I don't like him. Let me try to re-encap. Oh, I couldn't re-encap, actually. I made a little mistake. We might aggro the patrol now. Sadly, I don't think they... Do they listen to ring? Oh, they listen to the ring. Okay, that's new. I'm still trying to incap them, but I couldn't. So now with the poison, it's going to be extremely hard. You'll see the damage of the... You can see on my party frame here, one of the poisons I can dispel, but I have a big cooldown on my dispel, and I'm the only one dispelling. You see, people start dying. If you can skip these flying insects, just do skip them. I can only dispel one of the poisons. You will see now the Warlock with 2 stacks. His life will be really low in a moment. Just dispelled it. Now the healer has 2 stacks. And I think... I managed to dispel just in time. Macer 2 stacks, so he might die actually. Because I'm still on cooldown. I cannot dispel him. Just dispel him now. He almost died. Defira! I guess you need to go with Macer first. I'm still in helping. Okay. Some people always realize on Tuesday evenings that reset is tomorrow. I know what you mean, bro. But I'm watching your stream meanwhile. Oh, no trouble, bro. Nice to have your company. Right, let's see if I can start the boss here. I can see my healer is low mana, but the healer says he's ready. So I'm gonna start the boss. I'm still trying to time it. If we do the boss in like 3 minutes, and then we pull the next pack very quickly,
Watch your step.
we have a very small chance of actually timing this.
Interrupt. Line apart.
Ooh, we are taking a lot of damage now. Mistakes were made, guys. Mistakes were made. We have only one bottle rest. Oh, bottle rest used.
Line apart. Watch your feet. Interrupt.
Oh, the Ela just went to AFK. That's so silly, though.
Watch
Come
your
on.
feet. Watch your step.
What another 5 minutes? That's so silly.
Line apart. Watch your step.
And that is why I keep saying, guys.
Watch your feet.
That's why I keep saying we need a deserter buff on Mythic. We really do. We can try to do it without the Ela, but it's gonna be fun. We can have one go without Ela. I'll just try to heal the party and tank without doing much DPS, but it's gonna be very, very hard. Oh, it looks like he's back. Oh, the healer crashed. That's why we all died. That's good news then. Let's get rid of this Wu here.
Watch your step. Line apart. Watch your step.
Actually, this boss can be quite hard with the orbs spawning so far away.
Line apart. Watch your step.
I'm gonna keep an eye on the orbs, but I think they can spawn
Line apart.
anywhere on the room if they are the little fellas.
Watch
Alive.
your step. Interrupt. Watch your feet.
Good kicking there.
Watch your step. Watch your feet.
Ooh, careful, Mesa.
Watch your step. Watch your feet. Interrupt. Watch your feet. Watch your step. Watch your feet.
Somebody's having a really
Watch your step.
tough day at the office, eh?
Interrupt. Watch your feet. Watch your step. Line apart. Watch your step. Watch your
That's a good link, that is, I must say.
Line apart. Watch your step. Watch your feet.
Oh dear.
Line apart.
We got 20 seconds on battle rest. We should be fine though, as long as we keep an eye on the orbs.
Watch your step. Line apart.
Oh, that orb there is too far away. I cannot get
Watch
it.
your feet. Watch your step. Watch your feet. Interrupt.
Boss is on
Watch your
20%, not much longer. We have one battle rest ready. Not sure if our warlock noticed. He probably didn't notice. Can actually rest one person.
Watch your step. Watch your feet. Line apart.
There we go.
Watch
Got
your
a lot of playing with us again. Arthur went for a little break there. Let's call
Watch
it.
your step. Watch your feet. Interrupt.
The boss is taking so long that now
Line apart.
that spit thing is actually deadly.
Watch your feet. Watch your step.
All the floor is lava right now. Here we are, boss done. There's a top percentage now to do, and we are good to go. This boss with orbs. It's already an hard boss, to be fair. But with orbs, man. It can be really annoying.
Interrupt.
Lord is just saying that ill was epic.
Interrupt.
Yes, indeed. The longer we stay on a boss, the harder it becomes to ill. Nice kick by the shaman again as well on the
Interrupt.
Wood Rifter.
Interrupt.
Here we are, should be done after this pack. And that was Loreski, and next we got Zephyra, who might still be in Gambit. So Mesa might be next. We are pretty much keeping the same group pretty much, if they all need the key. Oh, no trinkets! Ah, feels bad, man, feels bad. Sometimes trinkets just take too long to drop. I know that firsthand. I had to do streets 40 times to get my trinket. That was crazy. Ooh, Sanguine Depths 19. Woohoo! Big key, my friend, big key. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what happens. Mesa, do you only want to time it, or do you want to just complete it? Oh, never mind. I just saw on the Twitch chat you said you're gonna drop it now. Okay. Because I was gonna say, timing it might be quite hard. Laura, then it's Gambit and Spires. I've been checking. Okay. Laura's saying, Mesa, do not drop it. All right, I see what's going on. I don't normally allow that, but because we are in the same party, that will be fine. Because normally I can make people upset that someone jumps the queue, but it's only us right now, actually. There's nobody else on the queue, so that's absolutely fine. So we're gonna do a different key. We're gonna do Necrotic Wake 17. Let me delist. So Necrotic Wake, and that's gonna be 17. I can drop out if you want to pug it. No, that's perfectly fine. You can stay. I love your company, Laura. And to be honest, there are no complaints in the chat, and there won't be complaints today, because it's just us on the queue. Sometimes people get a little bit funny if people just save their spot for a different key instead of theirs, but not tonight. It's just us playing. Nice and easy. So that means that we're doing Macer's, well, not key, but his third now, and Zephyra, if he's ready, and then by the time we finish Necrotic Wake, he's gonna be next. Oh, Macer is really close to 2.5k for the achievement and mount. Just 24 points, so close, buddy. Laura gets Zephyra in too. I think he just said on the chat a minute ago that, yeah, it was gonna give his spot to Mesa because he's still helping people. So might need a little bit longer. I'm actually surprised that not many people are applying for Necrotic Wake 17. Knowing that Necrotic Wake is one of the easiest instances, generally. Not a single person applying, that's very, very surprising. Suppose I'll just catch some herbs then, in the meantime. Get that sweet, sweet gold. We got a Windwalker here. Well, I say Windwalker. Oh, healer. We have two healers now to choose from. One of them with a bit more experience. Not a lot, but a little bit more experience. Here's time stuff on plus 18. So it should be a good bet. Actually, we need hero first and foremost. And saying that, we have a Shami here. Yes, I'm a couple of 17s and 18s, so that should be perfectly fine. And now for the Illa. Do we have a Kyrian? I think... Oh yeah, Meister is Kyrian, so Meister can do the Goliath. Zafira just finished first boss in Halls of Atonement. No trouble, bro. Good luck, good luck. I do like Halls of Atonement, actually. Love that instance. And there's actually a little change I want to do on my route. Cannot wait to try it. Shall we take this Paladin here? Very experienced. Hey, hey! Right, let's start summoning then, shall we, Mesa? Come here, you lovely gnome. Zafira, you are tanking. Ooh, interesting. Do you tank with your druid or are you playing a different class? Let me see. Actually, I got you on my friend list. Oh, with a paladin. Fair enough, fair enough. These days, it looks like the only viable tank is Blood Dead Knight, isn't it? That's all you see on MDI. I think Blizzard did a couple of little mistakes there with that class. Let's just say it's slightly broken. DKs are gonna put healers out of business. I wouldn't be surprised if right now you are better off having 2 DK Blood Knights in the party instead of a healer. If one dies, they can just battle res and carry on. They heal 3 times more than the healers anyway. Sometimes on MDI you see on a big pool, the healers have like 3k, 4k heal per second, and the DKs have like 10k, 11k, 12k heal per second. That's crazy. No problem, Laura. I'll try my very best to remind you to buy invisibility potions after. Right, let's share the route here. So normally I like to do a big pull here at the start. It's normally perfectly safe. This week, because of the orbs, not sure if they will spawn too far away from us. Hopefully not. If they spawn around there, we can always maybe come back up the stairs here. And I don't think we get damaged through the wall. I'm still not sure. And then we're going to activate the Goliath there. After the second pull. We're going to take the buff to this pack here. Get the pack really low, and then I pull the boss with the spear, should finish off the pack. And we have a couple of skips here. Again, if you don't have invisibility potion, it shouldn't be the end of the world. Just let the rest of the team skip, and then you can die far away, so you can rest. This big pull here, I might try to make it smaller, actually, this week. It might be too much. Apart from that, we should be good. The Shami is saying on the party chat as well, explosives are going to be all over, but should be okay, I guess. We shall see. Oh yeah, we have a Warlock. The Shami is just saying we can skip casters without invisibility potion. I think you're right. Zafira, Blood Decay is so good. Yeah, man, Blood Decay is completely broken right now. They actually can play without the healer. If you do the normal pulls that you and I do with a pug, you pretty much don't need the healer. Maester, shush, shush. Don't say that, mate. Remember Theater of Pain. The real pain. Yeah, the orbs actually kill us through a wall. So that's why I'm saying I'm not too sure if walls can protect us or not. Zafira, I always loved DK Tank. Got 1-2, but didn't play a while. Yeah, man, now is the time, bro. Before Blizzard fixed them, now is the time. Absolutely broken. Righty-o, let's see if we are ready. Oh, I might need to do my... I need to sharpen my swords again. I'm sure your portals will be just fine. 100%. In here, very important to taunt this guy first. Just to make sure he comes to you. And after that, it should be okay-ish to keep pulling. Depending on if the orbs want to cooperate with you or not. Sometimes they might go really far away. Actually, we are doing a really good job. Maester is doing a fantastic job with the orbs. Making my life a lot easier as well. A lot of mobs enraged now. I need to be careful. Nice, nice, nice. Good DPS. Laura! More than 30k DPS. GG, well played. Oh, I left this guy here by himself. That was my bad. Normally this guy would be killed by now. Lord is saying, I wonder if Obzi was watching that. He would be proud, I'm sure. Not sure if he's still watching the stream. I'm sure he would be very proud. There, yeah, well played. My team played very well, actually. Killing the corpse harvesters first. They are by far the most dangerous mob in our pools. I might want to mark them down there as well. Oh! Oh, wow! Look how far my stupid trinket pulled. That pull was made by my trinket from Streets. What the hell, man? I was just trying to mark them. I did not want to pull them at all. That was crazy, guys. The range on this thing is absolutely insane. You can activate the Goliath, Mesa. You can activate the Goliath now. I was actually take the buff to this pack. To then do it together with the boss, but never mind. That was crazy. You got the orbs, guys? Catch the orbs, please. So we can go boss. I think I'll ask my team to get the vomit on the wall. If you can get the vomit on the wall there where I marked, that would be fantastic. Please focus on the little worms, guys. The worms need to die first.
Defensive.
Try to get the spit again on the wall if you can, guys, please. Oh dear.
Defensive.
Let's try to bring the larva, the worms, they need to die very, very quick, guys. And we are doing, actually, this team is doing a fantastic job with the worms. You'll see many, many pugs ignoring the worms, and they can actually kill people one by one. The longer they stay alive, the more damage they do as well. And in my experience, it's the number one reason for me to deplete keys when I pug. Because people don't really know that these worms are lethal. Especially after they stay alive for like 20 seconds. They start one-shotting people. Pretty much.
Defensive.
Against the wall again, guys, if you can, please. You are doing a fantastic job so far. A very, very clean boss. It's probably the cleanest I've seen this boss being done in my parties
Defensive.
this week so far. Just need to do a bit of percentage here, guys, please. I now pull this pack together with the boss as well, but I was a bit slow this time. But yeah, actually, I've been saying that I would love to try Guardian Druid next. But actually, Blood Dead Knight right now. I don't know how long it's gonna stay as strong as it is now. Because right now it's completely broken. So I really wonder how long Blizzard will allow it to be that way.
Interrupt.
I would imagine that they will be fairly quick to fix it, just because it kind of ruins how the game was designed if you don't need a healer at all.
Interrupt.
Any cooldown on the owl, Mesa? Let me know if you got any cooldown, please, bro. Just so I can adjust the route if needed. $10 seconds. Okay, we can wait 10 seconds. There we go. If it will be longer, I'll just pull another pack before the next one.
Interrupt.
I need to remind myself to... Remember, you guys can come melee for extra damage while we have the buff. We have 4 seconds on the buff, so it's gonna expire now.
Interrupt.
Oh, he got ill, it seems. There we go. Try to kill the healer here. This guy heals a lot. The Bone Mender. He heals a lot. Very good stand there. Gonna execute him just to make sure we don't get stuck here too long. Now let's try to skip Laura. I think if we do something like... Let me see. I can try to mark it for you. I think you need to go as far as that. And I think... Oh, someone just pulled. I think you can do the gate from there, I think. I'm trying to go away so I don't pull. So I stay alive. I can rest. I think our shaman believes that you can skip without using a portal, which I don't think you can. You can only do it with a portal from a warlock. As far as I'm aware. I don't want to pick the spear, actually. Can someone pick spear, please? Okay. Done. Now then. Just saying to my party who's kicking what. I'm kicking... Oh, someone is removing my skull. There's a... It's the shaman. He has an add-on that removes my skull for some reason.
Interrupt.
Yeah, I cannot mark skull. That's funny. Oh, his add-on was marking this guy instead.
Interrupt.
I see.
Interrupt.
So, yes, I had the Shami removing my skull. It's not a problem, bro. Not a problem at all. I think it's an add-on you might have or a weak aura. And then I had... The Paladin was marking skull on this pack as well. Automatically, I think. Oh, 45. Okay. Let's go, guys. Let's not wait. 45 seconds is too long, guys.
Interrupt.
It's better just to do the next. Just need to be careful with the orbs. We might pull the next pack, maybe. No, we didn't pull. That's good. Because we don't have the orbs, it might be better to do it this way. If I had the orbs from the Goliath, you would be safe to do a bigger pull. Careful with the patrol now again. We might actually pull. Ooh, I can see a pet very close. Nah. Safe. Lovely. Lovely jobly. Yeah, that's okay, brother. That's not a problem at all. We can actually... there's another very good use for the orb, the Goliath power-up. If you don't do it on the big pull here... There's another really good thing you can do. You can actually skip to the boss. We can get the power up and go straight to the boss. On Tyrannical Weeks, I always try to do that anyway.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Nice kick by my Shami. Well played. Oh, we are doing amazing here. Back on track now.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
There we go. Now if you are a little bit careful with the patrol, guys. Normally on Tyrannical Weeks, I always try to do this. I do this pack without the power-up, and I save it for the boss. So as long as you don't aggro the patrol, we should be okay to bring this buff to the boss. And it should die very quickly, by the way. While the power-up is up, I'm expecting the boss to drop to like 60% in the first few seconds. Let's try not to aggro this fella. And now we can use our potions to skip. Some people, actually, especially when I pug and people are not used to doing this, sometimes I get people are a bit upset. Because they say, oh, you're not gonna get... Oh? Did someone aggro? And I might die as well, actually. If you guys don't have invisibility potions, you need to die far, far away. Oh, I can rest. Or the paladin. Not sure if the paladin is it. Yeah, the paladin can rest, everybody. Don't release. We are fine. So ideally, we would go to the boss with like 15 seconds or up to 20 seconds on the power-up. That's okay, don't worry. We had some technical difficulties there on that skip. Not to worry. Here we go, guys.
Defensive.
With this boss, there are a couple of things that we should be aware of. Number one, the longer it stays alive, the harder it becomes. And the likelihood of people being one-shot increases a lot the longer it stays alive. Because every time these minions die, or anyone dies, if the party die, the boss gets a buff, a damage buff. So we'll get to a point where it just starts one-shotting people. That's one. Number two, the odds will normally spawn on a 360-degree angle. So if you are in the middle of the room, it's slightly harder to group up the odds. If you're in a corner like I am now,
Kill ads.
it's a lot easier. Oh, I got someone calling me, guys. Oh, my boss is calling me. I'll cut the sound for a bit. Let's take this call. But I'll come back in a second.
Breath incoming.
Bear with.
Watch your step. 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 Watch your step.
Wow.
Really?
It's really cool. Yeah.
Just 1 second. Night Dex, it's actually my girlfriend. You were almost right, buddy. Almost right. Yeah, go on. So
Run out. Run out. Run out. Watch your feet.
Call it a
1
night
second.
in a minute.
Night, Saphira. Have a good night, bro. Have a nice rest. Sorry, I'm just talking to my boss. So sorry, guys. Hope to hang out with you soon, bro. You take care now. Take care. Bye-bye. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, so that's it really. We had a nice
Run
carry
away.
for the lunch as well. We got a nice break.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Run away. 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 Watch your step.
Is it okay?
Yeah, do you want me to call back later? Or
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it gonna be like,
Yeah, I was just gonna wrap it up now, and then I can call you back, or you can call me back when you are available.
if I have the shower, are you gonna be awake still?
Probably, maybe. You can try me.
I'll be quick. Try you?
Yeah. I'll leave the sound on, so I'm sure I'll be okay.
Okay, I'll be quick.
Okay then. Speak to you in a bit then. Love you. Bye bye. So sorry guys, that was very rude of me. I do apologize. I am back. What a run, eh? Nice and smooth. 2 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Lovely stuff. I don't think anybody needs my shoulders. Nope. I'm gonna have to call it a day now, actually, guys. I'm so sorry. I would love to keep playing with you. I promise my boss to call her back in a moment. She's abroad. She's abroad because of work. So just so we stay in touch. But hey, really good runs today. Laura, another key Mercer. Oh yeah, Mercer is so close, man. No, Mercer got it. I think Mercer got it. On my add-on, it says 2.5k. Mesa, have you got it? Hey, Mesa got it! Well done, bro! GG, well played! Ultimarn, many thanks for the follow, brother! Welcome to the crew! Hope you have a nice time here with us, brother! Hey, Mesa got 2.5k! GG, well played, bro! Mesa is already gone. I bet he's already outside trying out his new mount. He doesn't even wait for us. He's like, new toy, gotta go. I bet Mason is in Oribus, just trying the new mount. Hey, Ultimarn! It was a pleasure to play with you, bro. You play amazing. Good damage. Very good kicks as well, bro. Let me see here. Oh man, you actually beat me on kicks. Altimarn, I can tell you, bro, that's very rare that I don't come first on kicks. So you played amazing. Well played indeed. It's so rare to find a good player that does good damage and also kicks. Well done, man. Keep that up. Whoever dealt with explosives so I didn't have to, I love you. Let me see how the explosives are looking. Well, what can I say? You are welcome. Look at that. I led the race. Macer in second. And Laura very close to Macer as well. 93 explosives done this run. Macer, you did 69 explosives. Did you do that on purpose and then you just stopped? I reckon Maester just stopped on that magical number. That's actually the first time I see someone with that number. Yeah, man. Shami kick is the best kick in the game. No questions asked, bro. It's ranged, it's quick, it's amazing. Yes, Macer, look at how many orbs you killed. I bet you did it on purpose as well, bro, didn't you? You were looking at it and you thought, oh, it's time to stop now. No more explosives for me. I got my magical number. And you let me do the rest. Oh, you don't have a counter. All right. That's what you're saying on the chat now, yeah? To avoid embarrassment. Well, guys, it's been lovely playing with you tonight. Thank you very, very much to all of you, especially Laura. You've been extremely nice today. Especially to Mesa, I'm sure he's absolutely loving it right now. 2.5k. GG, well played indeed. So guys, look after yourselves, stay safe, and I might see you tomorrow if you're around. Take care for now. Ciao, night night.